Okay, joining us now from Arizona State is head coach Charlie Turner-Thorne, student athletes Robbie Ryan and Taya Hansen, and SID over here, Steve Rodriguez. And coach, if you would begin with your opening joke, please.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Last one, best one, right? Thanks for staying. Woo! All right, you ready for it? Okay. I mean, we got a tradition for you newbies in the room. Okay, so, all right. Dog days of summer, really hot. 2 nuns are in their church painting the inside, and then the air conditioning breaks. So we'll just say this was in Arizona, so it's hot. Yeah, so they keep going because they have to get it done this day. So they keep painting, and then the one nun is about to pass out, and she looks at her friend. She says, hey, how about if we just take these heavy garments off and finish up? And the other nun says, well, I don't have anything on under. And then I don't either, but hey, stained glass windows, and I'm struggling. Okay, sounds good. So they take them off, and much better. So they keep painting, and they're getting it done, and all of a sudden there's a knock on the door. So they were so the one nun goes over and said, who is it? There's a voice that says, it's the blind guy from down the street. So they look at each other. Okay, open the door. Beet red, turns his head. Two boxes of window blinds in his arms. I'm so sorry. Where would you like these? But okay, so we're gonna play like naked nuns this year. We're gonna find a way. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna go for it. Super excited, Robbie Robbie Ryan with Riley Richardson. Really gonna lead this team. We have a great senior class. Nothing they haven't seen. They've beat and played against the top competition in the country their entire career. Taya is a great representative of our underclass. Our freshmen and sophomores, athletic, versatile, really going to help us get back to a faster pace, more aggressive style. Really excited to finish top 15. This team 15th in the nation last year, but we kind of had to adjust things, and we're excited to get back to a little more aggressive style this year. So thank you.
Now we're open up for questions.
Hi, Michelle Smith, Pac-12.com. For the players, what's your excitement specifically about this season? What are you looking forward to in terms of what you guys bring to the floor, team chemistry, that kind of thing?
I mean, we got a fun group of girls this year. We're very unified already and just working together and trying to help each other as much as we can. And then in practices, we've just been getting after it and trying to push each other to go as hard as we can, because in the end, that's what we'll fall back on is our practice. So Charlie's definitely been helping us get back to our Sun Devil defense so that we can really be aggressive and be the tougher team this year.
I think a lot of people have been asked what they did in the off season. It looks like you guys have been in the weight room. Good Lord. Are you guys weight partners or anything? Who's stronger?
No, I lift more weight than her, so we can't lift together. No, but we've worked really hard this past off season in the weight room, cardio, skill-wise, and I think it's going to show up this season, so I'm excited.
Charlie, with noticeable absences due to graduation, some big shoes to fill, who can be trusted from the veterans coming back to take on an increased role? Maybe trusted isn't the right word, but given that opportunity, if you will. And then some of the freshmen who might be able to step in, catching on quickly, looking like they might be impact kids right away.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Ann. Well, certainly these two here, particularly on both sides of the ball. But Riley's had a great off season, and she's always shot the ball well, but when she gets into the games and has to do so many other things, but she's fitter, stronger, and so really excited with how she's looking. Kiara Russell, other senior, has continued to be a little bit plagued, but we get her healthy. And then Jamie Rudin, the same thing. Instant offense, right? The microwave. How's Jamie Rudin doing? The other coaches in the conference, because they know how good she is, and she's doing really well. So, and then just that sophomore class we have, Iris, Jade Van Hefty is really looking good. She had to, Taya backed up Courtney, and Jade backed up Kiana, and those were pretty awesome seniors that they learned from and played behind, and so she's really doing well. And then we have three, Jatavia, our the grad transfer. She that was a godsend for us with everything that we lost in the post. I mean, she's a great fit for us. She's a great teammate, and she's really going to help us. And then our three freshmen, they're dynamic, they're athletic. Little Sarah, what's called Little Sarah. Very high motor, scoring point guard, and Ebony Walker, top recruit out of Centennial High School in Vegas. I mean, she just fits the Sun Devil relentless, gonna make things happen. And Sid Caldwell too. She's slowed a little bit by a knee, but she's getting back into things. So yeah, we're excited. And I will say Eva Rubin is definitely our big 6'5" center who has played behind some really good post players. She's now a junior, and it's her time to really step up and help us. So she's worked hard.
Oh, it actually works. Hi, Charlie.
Hey.
I was wondering, just from last year, maybe from last year to this year, an area where you're hoping to maybe expose some Pac-12 opponents that you couldn't last year, but knowing what you have in terms of personnel this year, that maybe you might try to install.
Two things. Number one, as we've already alluded to, I think that we're going to be able to take more away. I mean, we play in the best conference in the country, hands down, not even close. We're playing against, therefore, some of the best offensive players in the country. And so I think we're going to be in a position maybe to guard them a little harder, shut down some people a little bit more consistently. And then on the flip side, I've been joking today that we were the best shooting team in the country in warm-ups last year. Like, we would literally go and barely miss a shot, and I really think we have the potential to take our great shooters and get our shooting percentage up into 47, 48, 49%, like the elite teams in the country. That's our goal. I think we have the ability to do that. We're working towards that.
Any other questions for Arizona State?
Well, we were going to look to probably sign a post player late, and just to, because we did lose our three top post players from last year in, Charnay and Kiana and Sophia Ilenga. So, we were kind of looking at the junior colleges, and clearly, the transfer situation is an option sometimes. And the grad transfer was really what we didn't really need anybody to sit a year. So, it really kind of just happened. And I will tell you, and the people in this room that know me and know our program know that we just don't take a kid because they're going to help us on the basketball court. And so we really vet them in terms of who they are as a person. And once we got to know her, because we didn't at all, and did our reference checks and did our vetting, she's just a great teammate and a great person, has been a great addition. And obviously we're very excited because that's what we needed. We needed, a veteran post to go with the rest of our roster. So.
Style, obviously, coming from USC to yours, different culture, different style, etc. Have you had to be a little patient as she has gotten to know your way?
Well, she's learning because she didn't get to train in the summer, so she's been in here in the fall. But I think every culture and every program is different, so I think that's been something that she's really embraced. And then the basketball's basketball. She was one of the top players in the country coming out of high school. And so I think she's enjoying, how our high standards, we have very high standards, and, we're about bringing that every day. And I think, she knows she's got 1 year, and she's really embracing that.
Taya, all about shooting the three. I know it. folks have told me about it when I've been at games with them. What did you work on to be just a better spot up shooter from range this summer?
My mental game, for sure. That was one of my biggest focus in the off season. Was just to really being able to come down, have my feet set, lock into that rim, and be able to hit the shot like I know I can. So I think that was my huge focus this off season, was just all around locking into how it can improve mentally as a player.
Any other questions for Arizona State?
Robbie, what are you doing to help Jatavia learn the ASU way?
Tay, I love her. She's one of my besties. We've gotten along really well thus far since she's been at ASU, and our culture, like, it's in her already. It's just she just needs a little bit of time adjusting, and it's been great just getting to know her off the court too. And I think just hanging out with her has helped her learn our style of play and just who we are, because that really correlates onto the basketball court. So yeah, she's been great. She just absorbs everything and she embraces it.
I think that's all we have. Thank you, Arizona State.
Thank you.
Thank you.